a liquor cooler, man, I hang with shooters. Yo, MC and me got that ice, but man, my neck is cooler.
And he swear he got them bands, that nigga a loser. And I'm rocking Gucci.
If you are watching this, please do like, comment, subscribe, follow my Twitter. It is HeyShowtime with 2 E's. I will leave a link in the description to my Twitter. With that being said, thank you, I appreciate it, and I'm out. What is up, YouTube? It is showtime. Back with another video. And in today's video, I'll be showing you guys the top 3 best shooting center builds in NBA 2K21 current gen. Now, before we get started, I want to ask that you guys please do like the video, comment, and subscribe. I really would appreciate if you guys did that for me. Also, I am using a brand new mic. This is a USB Yeti microphone. I did spend around $200 for it, so I want to just make sure that it is good. So I'd appreciate you guys' honest feedback and opinions. Does it sound better? Is the audio quality good? All that good stuff. Really would appreciate it. Also, thank you guys for your support. None of this would be possible. I wouldn't be able to upgrade my gear and, you know, invest in my channel and get new stuff if it wasn't for you guys' support. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you to the channel. I hope you guys find nothing but great vibes and some positive energy, and I hope you guys find some useful, good content. With all of that being said, guys, we can get straight to today's video on the top 3 best shooting center builds in NBA 2K21 current gen. So for the first build, or should I say the third best build, the third best shooting center build in the game, I would say is the 7'3" post stretch build. It's a really good build. The reason why I'm going to consider it a shooting build is because it does have 16 shooting badges. It doesn't have a 3-point or a mid-range at all, but it does have that much shooting badges, so it is why I'm going to consider it a shooting center build. But we'll go ahead and get straight into the build. For the position you guys want to go center, this build is very great. It's very cheesy. It's probably the best build that you can possibly use on the 1s court and on the 2s court. This build has claimed several bodies. It has made people quit. It's made people rage. There is a center who is a content creator who goes by the name Post Hooking, who made Ticino rage, and he got banned for the game just for using this build. Technically, this build is basically banned from the game, so this is definitely one of the better builds out there. Insane on the 1s court, 2s court. You guys want to go center. The reason why we're going center is because it allows you to be 7'3" and lets you have a great weight so that you guys can actually use and function with this build. For the handedness, it doesn't matter. You will be shooting, so if you like to go left for your shooting builds, go ahead, feel free. It's more of a post hooking build, so you guys can use whatever hand you want. I will quickly move on to the actual scale breakdown. For the scale breakdown, you guys actually want to go with the green and the blue scale breakdown pie chart. Again, this is why I'm calling it a shooting center. It does have the green in there, so it is considered a shooting center build. The reason why you guys do this is because you guys get Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame finishing. Your post hooks will be absolutely undefeated. You guys can go pretty much like 10 for 10 on post hooks, so definitely go at that one. Now for the physical profile, the one that's best for this type of build is the agility and the strength. The reason why we do that is because you need strength. This is more of an interior build. It will definitely be in the paint a whole lot. You guys will need strength so you guys can body people, bully people, and get those some good post-hook animations. And you guys also have that speed. As you guys know, this build is 7'3". It is already slow as it is, so to have that extra boost by putting it as the agility / strength pie chart, it will definitely increase your speed just by that little bit. So definitely go with this one, the agility and the strength pie chart. Once you guys have done that, you guys can go ahead and do the text. So I'll show you guys how to allocate these ticks. You guys want to give yourself 20 finishing badges. So max out your standing dunk, your post hook, bring your close shot up to an 84 overall, and there you guys have it. You guys have 20 finishing badges. Next, you guys want to move on to your shooting. You want to max out your post fade, bring your free throw just to an 80, and there you guys have it. You guys have 16 shooting badges, which is more than enough for any post scoring build, to be honest. And for the plate making, what you guys want to do actually is max out your pass accuracy and go ahead and bring your post moves up to a 78 overall, and there it is. You guys have 10 playmaking badges, and then use the rest of your points for the rebounds, the blocks. Go ahead and use it on your interior defense, your perimeter defense, and your lateral quickness. And there you guys have it. You guys have 10 defensive. So here's the official setup. You guys have 20 finishing badges, so you guys can do damage in the paint. You guys have 16 shooting, so you can absolutely shoot the lights out with your post hooks, get those deep range hooks. You guys can post hook all the way from the free throw line, sometimes even near the 3-point line if you're really good at it. 10 playmaking, so you guys can get some nice post scoring animations. You guys can spin and all that stuff, and post cheese. And then you guys have 10 defensive badges, which should be enough if you're guarding other post scorers if you just allocate your badges correctly. Now with the body shape, you guys definitely want to go burly. This way you guys are getting nice bumpy animations in the paint because you are a post scoring build, a post scoring stretch, I should say. Now for the height, you guys want to go 7'3". This is the height you guys want to use with this build. It is the tallest build. You guys will be absolutely dominant in the paint. This is one of those builds where you're not giving up the ball much. You don't really have to worry about giving up the ball because you guys can literally go 10 for 10 or 11 for 11 on post hooks, literally, if you guys get good at it, and it's not too hard to do. So go 7'3". For the weight, you guys will actually want to go with the max weight. You guys want to go 290 pounds. That way you guys are actually dominant and get more post hooks and all that good stuff. I know it may not look like the most ideal build on paper, but it's probably by far the most overpowered build in the game right now. You guys can go ahead and go for the wingspan, max out your wingspan. Now for the takeover, you guys definitely want to go with the post scoring takeover. This will allow you guys to get stronger back down animations, enhance moves and shots and all that good stuff, and you guys will be able to post hook a lot better when you have this badge activated. And there you guys have it. You guys have your 7'3" interior force post stretch god. Now I know it can't necessarily shoot threes, but the post hooking itself is so dangerous, and you can basically post hook from the 3-point line, so that in itself is considered a post hook to me. And with that being said, guys, that is the third best shooting center build in the game, and we'll move on to the second one that I have here. For the second best shooting center build in the game, this is actually the 6'7" stretch point build, I like to call it. You guys get some nice playmaking badges. You guys will be pretty fast, more shooting, so I'd say it's a pure stretch build. For the position, you guys actually want to go with the power forward position. Now the power forward position will allow you to be really fast. You guys will be taller than a lot of your defenders. When you're a stretch, you're usually playing with a glass cleaner, so you're usually being guarded by smaller guards that are 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" at the max, and those guys still can't really bang with you. You'll be able to shoot over them. You have your wingspan may not be the longest with this build, but you're 6'7", and you have a lot more weight than them, and you're bigger than them just in general, so you'll be able to shoot over everyone. This build can be very overpowered. I've come across a few stretch bigs on the 2s that I play with glasses, and they're really nice. They're more of a build that moves and grooves. When I say that, they're more of an off-ball player, I like to say. They pretty much run around the court, decks, and get some nice open shots off the catch and shoot, and they do not miss. If you allow them to get open, they will not miss. These people have 20 plus shooting badges, and they're big, they're tall, so this is a really nice build to use. I definitely want to make this build, have some fun with it, but we'll move on with the video. You guys want to go with the power forward position when you're making this build. You guys could go small forward, honestly, but I'm going to say go power forward. That really makes it a stretch. For the handedness, I like to go left. When I have a really nice shooting build, I like to go left. Now for the skill breakdown, it's quite simple what we're going to do here. We're going to go with the all green skill breakdown pie chart. This will allow you to shoot the absolute lights out. This will give you the best shooting attributes possible in the game, so definitely go with the all green pie chart one. You guys see you get that 86 mid-range, 85 3-point, all that good stuff, so we're going to go with that one. Now with the physical profile, quite simple we'll do here. You guys want to go with the all agility one. This build for the most part does play at the guard position, meaning you will be playing with a center, so you are the guard, you are the main scorer, and you want to have the most amount of speed possible, so you definitely want to go with the all agility pie chart one. Next, you guys will move on to the ticks. I'll quickly show you guys what to do here. You guys want to max out your post fade, max out your 3-point, max out your mid-range, bring your free throw to a 71, and there you guys have it. You guys will have, let's see here, 28 shooting badges, which is more than enough. You guys can move on to your playmaking. Go ahead and max out everything here. Just put your ball handle to a 14 to 57, and there you guys have it. You get a 14 playmaking badges, which is more than enough for a stretch. You're not going to be dribbling a lot. It's more of a dex. You're going to be more dexing. You guys could speed boost glitch, but it's more of a dexing build. Very overpowered if you know how to use this and master it. Then you can use the rest of your ticks on your defense. Max out your defense. You want to play the best defense possible. This build already isn't the best defender, but then again, you don't need to be the best defender because you are a stretch. You're going to be mostly going to be guarding guards, so you can go ahead and max that out so you guys can play the best defense possible. You will have to keep up with guards with like 99 speed, so there you go. And then max out your close shot, and there you guys have it. You guys have 1 finishing, 28 shooting, 14 playmaking, and 10 defensive. Now do not worry about your finishing too much. You're already 6'7", you're on the bigger side. It's more of a shooting build, dexing build anyways. You still will be able to get your little layups here and there. If you're really concerned about it, I guess you guys could go for maybe less defensive. Maybe if you guys just want 6 defensive. I always recommend maxing on my red depending on the build. This is definitely one of those builds where I'd rather have more defensive than finishing, but you guys can do what you want. This is the one I'm going to go with. 1 finishing, 28 shooting, 14 playmaking, 10 defensive. Now for the body shape, you guys want to go burly. I love to go burly on all my builds. I just like being mad bumpy. Some of you guys on this build would like to go slight. I've seen people use it on slight. That way you're nice and lanky and you can shoot over those. Maybe we'll do that for the sake of the video. We'll change it up a bit. I usually go burly. Maybe we'll go slight. This is more like a Kevin Durant almost build, nice and lanky. You'll be able to shoot over people with a long wingspan. Now with the height, you guys actually want to go 6'7". 6'7" gives you much better shooting. You're a lot quicker and you feel more like a guard. You guys get that 73 93 speed. When you get to 99, you guys have about an 80 speed. You guys get nice acceleration, decent vertical. You will lose some defensive and block attributes, but that's fine. You are more of a guard anyways. It's more important that your perimeter, your steal, and your lateral quickness go up because you are guarding guards when you're using this build on the 2s. So, and you guys get a lot plus. You get a plus 10 on your ball handle, plus 6 on your pass accuracy. Just makes you feel more like a guard. You feel more mobile. You won't feel as slow. And now for the weight, definitely go the lowest weight. Remember, guys, it's important that you guys are as fast as you possibly can using this build. You're already slow as it is, but look now, we had a 76 speed. You have around 85 speed in your 99 and gym rat and all that good stuff. So you'll definitely be a lot faster. This is a really good build. Like, if you get this build to 99 and you master it, it can be really nice. The wingspan, I would never go max. Honestly, I like to go the lowest. You guys definitely want to be more like a guard. The point of this build is to be a big man that feels like a guard. Maybe you guys can play around with it. Let's see. Maybe the 81 doesn't seem too bad. You get some, you know, you have a longer wingspan, play better defense. I definitely recommend going 80 inches. This is probably the best one. You don't lose any on your 3-point, and you get a lot more defensive pluses, less effect to your defensive. So if I were you, I'd go between the 81 and the 80. I'm probably gonna stick with the 80. Now for the takeover, you guys have a choice here. I'm obviously gonna go with the spot up shooter. Off the catch and shoot, this build is going to be absolutely lethal. And there you guys have it. We have our power forward 3-level score. It's a stretch, you can call it what you want. 3-level score, very dangerous build. This is the second build, the second best shooting build I would say in the game right now. Definitely one to use, a lot of fun to use, can be very toxic. And last but not least, we'll move on to the best shooting center build in NBA 2K21 current gen. Now here we have, in my opinion, the best shooting center build in NBA 2K21. Now I like to call this the shooting paint beast build. I'm a big fan of this build. I really like it. I had this build early in the year, didn't use it a lot. I know players or content creators like Iggy Mo, streamer, uses this build, can be very lethal. I like to tell you guys, any build you guys have can be lethal if you know how to use it. This build is absolutely insane off the pick and pop. You guys are going to set big bodies because it is more of like a paint beast that has shooting badges. So you guys can pick and pop, you guys can dex, you guys can be very lethal. I find that you become more dangerous when you have more moves to make. So it's very predictable for someone to keep setting screens and for the guard to score. But when you can be a center that sets good screens, pop to the corner, pop, you can open up, make more opportunity, and not force your guard into a bad shot. Because if your guard gets locked up, there's nothing you can do about it if you're a regular paint beast. With this build, you can create a shot for yourself, help your guard out, just help your guard out, free him up a bit, space out the court with the pops. With all that being said, guys, we'll move on to the actual build. For the position, you guys are going to go power forward. Handedness doesn't really matter. I love to go left when I'm shooting the ball a lot. Now for the skill breakdown, you guys want to go with the red and the green. This is really what makes it the paint beast and shooting build combined. You guys have that red so you guys can get boards. You guys have that red so that you guys can play great defense. And then you also have the green. The green is going to help you guys shoot consistently. The green pie chart, really nice. It's like a stretch big slash paint beast. I like to call it stretch paint beast, whatever you want to call it. But the physical profile, I probably go, you guys can go all agility, really nice one. Or maybe I'd go, let's see here, vertical and agility. I really do like this one a whole lot. Let's see. Yeah, so I prefer this one a lot better. With this one, you only lose 2 on your speed, but you get a whole bunch on your vertical. Vertical does help. I'm definitely going to go with this one. With that extra vertical, you guys are going to get more boards. It's bad. I'm not going to say it's bad enough, but this build isn't already the biggest snagger build or the biggest center build to get boards, but this will help you. The vertical will help you on defense and also trying to get boards and stuff like that. So definitely go with this one. If you guys want, the all speed one is very nice too. Really enjoy that one, but I'm going to go with the agility and the vertical one. For the ticks, it's quite simple what we're going to do here. I'm going to go ahead and max out my red. We already don't get 30 defensive badges. It's not the greatest defensive center build. Defensive center build, so you guys definitely want to max this out so you guys are playing the best defense you guys possibly can. I'll move up to my finishing. Maybe we'll do the driving dunk, the standing dunk, the layup. We'll come to the close shot, give ourselves 6 finishing. Honestly, there's ways that you guys can play around with it. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Come to your shooting, max us out, and you guys get 15 shooting. Maybe what we'll do here is, let's see here, you guys can honestly let's see here, you guys can bring down the post fade. Let's see, put it to 15, bring this up, that's 7 finishing. Then you guys can maybe, I'm trying to see how we can finesse this. So 15, no, I'm trying to go for 8 finishing. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll bring down this, max this out. There we go. 8 finishing, 15 shooting, 1 playmaking, 21 defensive. I was trying to see if I can finesse for more shooting. I don't know if you can. You may have to bring down your defense stats a bit. That's one way to finesse it if you guys really want 16. I think 15's fine. 15's more than enough. You really don't need more than that. I'm going to stick with this one. You guys get 8 finishing, 15 shooting, 1 playmaking, and 21 defensive. Now for the body shape, I love to go burly as always, so you guys are getting nice big man animations. Now for the height, you guys can go 6'8". 6'8" is the one that I recommend. 6'7" looks a bit too small. You lose too much on your rebounding. I don't really like it. The 6'9" one is solid. Like, I've seen people use a 6'9". It is so solid. You really don't lose anything on your attributes. It's the perfect height to go with. It's like the default height. You don't lose anything on your rebound. This is real solid. Like, honestly, I would recommend you guys to go 6'9". I might even go 6'9". Like, this is real nice. The 6'8", let's see. The 6'8", you get some on your shooting. You get a much better speed, much better vertical, much better acceleration. You guys do lose a bit of rebound, but you guys get vertical to complement that. You guys get a little. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the 6'8". The 6'9" doesn't look too bad. Let me take another look. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 6'8". Consider 6'9". If you want to go 6'9", you guys will have a higher rebound, less speed, but higher rebound, better defense, and you really won't lose anything. But with that 6'8", man, you get that plus on your shooting. You guys get a little bit plus on your perimeter. Yeah, you lose a little bit of rebound, but you'll still be fine. You'll still be able to get rebounds because you will max out the wingspan. And now with the weight, you guys can play around with this. Let's see, the lowest weight doesn't look too bad. Lowest weight, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Honestly, I definitely go with this one. 47 strength. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Let's see if we can play around with this a little bit. You guys can go 242. 242 looks mad solid. You won't have the greatest speed, but you guys won't be as paper. Honestly, 220, 221, 222. You guys can play around with this. Like, you guys can really play around with this. You guys, it's up to you guys. It's completely up to you guys. I'm low-key gonna go with the lowest weight. I'm gonna go, let's see, 186. Yeah, we'll go 186. We get that 77 speed. We'll have speed somewhere in the 80s. A nice vertical. I'm gonna go with the lowest weight one. It's gonna be much mobile, a lot more mobile. The reason why I'd rather be faster than heavier is because it's a pick and pop build. You don't want your pops to be slow. You don't want to be popping a lot very slow, and you don't want to be immobile. So I'm gonna go with the lower weight one. With the wingspan, you guys can max that out. There you guys see our rebound starting to come back. We get some pluses on our defense and stuff, and we get that nice standing dunk and all that good stuff. Now with the takeover, this is what I like about this build. Options. You guys can get the shooting spot up shooter. You guys can get the glass cleaning or the rim protector one. Honestly, the one I'm gonna go with, ooh, that spot up one looks mad nice. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the glass cleaning one. I love going with the glass cleaning one. We're already at a disadvantage in our rebounding area, so I'm gonna go with the glass cleaning one. If you guys want, the spot up shooter doesn't look too bad. Really nice, spread the floor, but I always like to go with the glass cleaning one. And there you guys have it. We have our 6'8" or 6'9" 3-level scorer build. More like a stretch paint piece build. You guys get that little bit of red in there, get some good rebounding, and this is by far, in my opinion, the best shooting center build in the game. That pretty much is it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know if you guys like videos like this. I'll do a lot more top 3 center builds, top 3 most toxic centers, top 3 this. I'll do a whole lot of new ones. I have more builds coming. I'm also still working on my build that I have coming, so I will return back to current gen, return back to streaming. I bought a lot of things to kind of set up for that. PC coming very soon, PC Showtime coming in, you know, all that good stuff. But I really do appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys are getting notifications every and anytime I post. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Okay, bye.